Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen at Little Grace Nursery, and if you're new here, welcome. Hit like and subscribe and come back for all the fun and all the babies, the painting tips. I'm working on 4 dolls right now and the giveaways. So I do have a giveaway coming up once I reach 1,000 subscribers, and the winner will get to pick between 2 of my dolls that I recently finished. And I showed them in a previous video. I'm not showing them in this video, but once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will make my official video and show you both dolls and tell you how to enter. So keep an eye out for that. They're cute. So anyway, I like to try and keep my videos happy and upbeat. I've been feeling a little down and depressed lately, though. I've had some major life changes, and hence the video title, Life Changes and Why I'm Selling My Personal Collection, which actually my personal collection is very tiny because I really don't have a lot of dolls. So anyway, and I realized I really don't do anything with them. So yeah, I am going to sell them. But let me tell you why and what's happened. If you subscribe to me and you do watch my channel, you know I've had some recent life changes. My husband suddenly and unexpectedly passed away in April. And I just, my faith keeps me going. I mean, the Lord is my strength, and he keeps me going. And, I know that I'll see my husband again one day, and, I'm chugging along, trying to look, positively at things, and, but it is difficult, and, it's taken a toll on me, but we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, also, so after, and then for the past year, I was taking care of my mom. We had her on home hospice, so I was working and every day going over after work, taking care of my mom. And, my mom passed away in October of this year, and I, worry about my dad, so, I like to check on him and stop over and see him. And I've been a nurse, a pediatric psychiatry nurse for, let me see, at the place I'm working at right now, I've been there for, it'll be 29 years. Yeah, 29 years. And I've been a nurse for 40 years, and I'm just getting a little tired. Right now, I'm just really burned out, and I just, I need a break. And my job currently, and unfortunately, they do what they have to do. They're not getting rid of me. It's nothing like that. But they go by census and not acuity. So our census has decreased, and I was working. I was originally hired way back when for our level 5 non-public school, and we have a residential treatment center attached to it. So I helped out there a lot, and there for a little while I worked in our treatment foster care program and was the nurse for our medically fragile kids. And then I came back to the school because all our foster parents adopted all our kids, and we didn't have foster parents to, staff the caseloads. And I loved that position. I loved it. But so since we couldn't staff or, find foster homes for these medically fragile kids, our referrals declined, and eventually we had to close the program. So I went back to the school, and then COVID hit. So the schools were all closed, and I worked in the residence. And, I'm tired of getting up early. I would get up 3:30 in the morning. You do weekends, you do holidays, you don't get out on time. And the psych is hard to work in. It is. It's hard with kids. It's just really hard, you know. We get beat up on a daily basis, and unfortunately, a lot of the schools are trying to keep the children in the public schools, in special programs. So our referrals have decreased, and we are, you know, below our census. We are getting 4 new kids coming in, and we just had a couple admissions, but they said they can no longer staff for 3 nurses, which is sad because the acuity is so high that a lot of times we need 3 nurses. There are times when, yeah, we could do with 2, and you know, there are sometimes little pockets where you know, we could get away with 1, you know, for short periods of time during the day. But you know, it's hard because they have to make money, and you know. So a while back, while I was taking care of my mom, I decreased my hours. So I'm a part-time position at the school, and there's 2 full-time nurses. So I was working part-time at the school, and then my other hours were up at the residence doing just EKGs. So basically they're cutting my position. Now, they don't want to get rid of me, but I can work in the residence. But I just, at this time, you know, I don't know, this year's taken its toll on me emotionally and physically. I've had some physical injuries from this position because, you know, the kids can get very violent. And yeah, so I'm going to be leaving my position. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but right now I just really can't, I can't do this anymore. I might stay on and just do EKGs. We'll see. But anyway, that aside, this is why I'm selling my dolls so I can have a little extra money too. So if you are interested, let me know in the comments below. First come, first serve. First up is little Willow, but she's already found her mommy. Her new mommy is making payments on her, and this poor little thing has been sitting in a box and she has been in her pajamas for months now, and so she's looking forward to going home to her new mommy. So this is little Willow, and we are happy that she's going to be having a mommy that will be taking care of her and loving her. Second up is, let me show you the doll, is little Sarah. And little Sarah is actually a Ashton Drake doll that I bought probably about 25 years ago when my daughter was just a baby. Well, a little toddler. She must have been, I guess, 4 or 5. But anyway, this was one of the first dolls that Ashton Drake had that had a mechanical device in her in which she moved and squirmed, and you know, but that mechanism has stopped working. I don't know if anybody's mechanical. It's in her back here. So yeah, but I am here to tell you, she's been in her box. I mean, when I first got her, I would hold her sometimes, and you know, but I never really actually played with her. So she's very clean. She's got some little, you know, her little outfit is, you know, she's got like a little, it's not a rip, but it looks like the stitching is coming undone on one of her sleeves. Yeah, right here. It's like pulled away from, I don't know if you can see. So, but other than that, she, you know, she's in mint condition. She does not have rooted hair. Her hair is basically, I don't have a little brush here. Her hair is basically glued on. It's applied hair. So, but, you know, this is the original hairnet she came in. This is the original outfit she came in. I have the original box. So, I don't remember how much I bought her for. So, you know, let me see if this has a receipt. I have all the original paperwork. So, I don't know. Anyway, she's a truly real, this is Sarah, is the first issue of the So Truly Real vinyl doll created for the Wee Wigglers collection by artist Toby Morgan in an exclusive edition for the Ashton Drake Galleries. So this is her certificate of authenticity. Yeah, so now, like I said, the mechanism no longer works, but it has instructions. I thought maybe it would have how much I paid for it, but I do not see it. I have her original box. I thought it would be in here, but this is basically just a advertisement for another doll, Emily, who, let me see, how much was Emily? And it doesn't even say how much Emily was. So, yeah, I do not know. So, so I don't know if they're like, you know, I bought it thinking, oh, it might be a collector's item one day. Since it was the first of the truly, what did I say it was? So Truly Real. But oh, I don't think I ever finished saying she smells. She still has that smell to her. Oh, she smells so good. And then it had some other paperwork in here. So, yeah, this is the original box and the original mailer box. So, I probably will have to charge for shipping. If I could just put her in a little teeny box, but I would think you would want the real box. But, I'm going to sell her for $70 plus, I guess like $10 shipping, 10 or 12, I guess, depending on where she's going. So that is Sarah from Ashton Drake. And then this little girl here, this is Cannon Asleep. This is a Bountiful baby doll, and she's beautifully done. Not done by me. I bought her before I started, and I have to comb her hair because she's been laying in her little bed all covered up to keep the dust off of her. So, yeah. So, this is Cannon. She does have open nostrils. She's got rooted eyelashes, beautifully rooted hair, and she's very well painted. Her I cannot talk. Her yeah, my speech impediment comes out when I'm talking, so I'm sorry. But she's painted very, very well. So yes, if you are interested in her, she was very expensive. I think I paid like $4.75 for her. I will let her go for $4.25. plus shipping. Where is, oh, and here's her original paperwork. She was actually reborn on September 15th, 2021. She's 6 pounds, 1 ounces, and 20 inches long. And her Reborn artist is Jennifer Walker. And nursery name is Babies Created with Love Reborn Nursery. I mean, beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work. I never thought I would get rid of them, but... And here is her birth announcement. And what else does she have in here? Just care instructions. And a little thank you note from Jennifer and her card. So that will come home with her. Like I said, she will be $425. She's beautiful. And I thought I would never, ever sell little Robin, but I am going to. And he is so freaking cute. I did re-weight him because he kind of, oh, your hair's a mess, little sweetie pie. But he is so sweet. So, yeah, I did re-weight him and restuff him because he was pretty much hollow right in here, and he just really squinched down. But he's got glass eyes. They're beautiful. He's got beautifully rooted hair. It needs to be brushed right now. Beautiful complexion. He is absolutely gorgeous. And I believe, let me see, was he painted by the same? No, he wasn't. This is his COA, Robin Awake, and he is number 145 of 700. He is a reborn by Nikki Johnson and signed by the sculptor Nikki. She signed it. So Reborn Robin Awake, and this is his birth certificate. And he was reborn on April 14th, 2020. He's 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and 22 inches. And Reborn nursery artist is, I can't really read the name, Cecilia Mix something. I don't know. But, yeah, so same thing. I paid a lot for him. I am selling him for $450 if you're in, well, yeah, $450 because my heart still loves him. So yes, and then it brings us to little Levi, which I was going to keep, but I am going to be posting him for sale. So, and like I said, he is one that I just really I'm up in the air about, but if I could get $650 plus shipping for him, then I would be willing to sell him. So if you're interested in him, same thing. He's got combi hair. I did some painted hair with some rooted hair, and he's got rooted eyelashes. He's got a little milk blister, and he's just so cute. He does have, he's not really a boo-boo baby, but he had a little mark on him, which I made a little birthmark. And then there was something else on him, but it's really, you really can't even tell. I think when I was doing his nail tips, a little bit of white paint got on one of his legs, but I don't even know where that is anymore, and you really can't see it. And so yeah, if you're interested in him, but I'm holding firm on the price, because if he doesn't sell, then I'm going to keep him because I just love him. But I'm going to sell him. If and when I do leave my position, I will not have health insurance, so I'm going to really need the money. So I'm going to be putting them up well, the 2 used ones, these, not that they're used, but the 2 I did not paint, I'm going to be putting up on my eBay along with my Ashton Drake doll. This little guy will be going on my reborns.com. So, yeah. So, he's a little cutie. I'll try to link that video to the end of this one, but I am approaching 20 minutes and I did not mean to talk that long, but I did. So anyway, I love you all. I'm working on a Pika. I'm working on a kind of a budget baby. I'm working on Reborn Nino, and who else? Oh, Ever, who's going to be will be a budget baby, definitely. Reborn Rebecca, I'm working on. She's kind of going to be a budget, but like a little on the higher end of a budget, maybe $275. So anyway, stay tuned and subscribe so you can enter into the giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers. I love you all. I thank you all for your ongoing support. And like I said, God will get me through. He's my strength. Yeah, without him, I don't think I'd be able to get through some of these days. But anyway, God bless you all. I love you, and I'll see you all later. Bye.